Vin Diesel has officially confirmed the release date for the final chapter in the Fast and Furious saga, and stunned fans by revealing that Paul Walker's character, Brian O'Connor, will return in the franchise's last ride. In a press conference held during Universal's summer showcase, Diesel stood before a crowd of journalists and longtime fans to share the update. "This is it," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "The end of the road begins April 4, 2026. Titled Fast X. Part 2, the film will serve as the 11th and final installment in the main franchise that began over 2 decades ago." Diesel called it a celebration, a goodbye, and a tribute, especially to the late Paul Walker, whose presence, he said, will never leave this family. Walker, who tragically died in a car crash in 2013, left behind a lasting legacy as Brian O'Connor, the undercover cop-turned-family man who helped define the heart of the series. Though Brian was written out of the main storyline following Furious 7, the character was never killed off and has been subtly referenced in later films. Diesel confirmed that Brian O'Connor will return in Fast X. Part 2 through a combination of unused footage, digital effects, and the cooperation of Walker's family, especially his brothers Cody and Caleb, who helped complete Paul's final scenes after his death. "We've worked closely with Paul's family," Diesel explained. "This isn't about bringing someone back with CGI for spectacle. This is about honoring Brian in a way that's emotionally real and narratively respectful." According to insiders at Universal, Ryan's return will not be a major action role, but rather a spiritually significant presence that ties together the franchise's themes of loyalty, redemption, and family. One source described his role as the heart that closes the story, not the fists. Director Louis Leterrier, who also helmed Fast X, echoed that sentiment, saying, "This isn't just fan service. It's a full-circle moment. Brian started this journey with Dom. It's only right he's there when it ends." The film will reportedly feature appearances from most of the franchise's surviving cast, including Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, Jordana Brewster, Sung Kang, Natalie Emmanuel, and Jason Statham. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is also expected to return following his surprise cameo in the post-credits scene of Fast X. Brewster, who plays Mia Toretto, Brian's wife in the series, was said to be deeply involved in shaping how Brian's presence is reintroduced. "Jordana had a lot of input," said Diesel. "She's the emotional compass of this story. Her relationship with Brian is sacred, and we wanted to protect that." Fan reaction to the announcement was swift and emotional. Within minutes of the news going public, #Brian O'Connor and #FastFinale began trending across social media platforms. Many users expressed gratitude that the franchise would close out by honoring Paul Walker properly. One fan tweeted, "Crying already. They better give Brian the goodbye he deserves. Paul was the soul of this saga." Another wrote, "If I see that blue Nissan Skyline one more time, I'm gonna lose it. The man, the myth, the legend. Welcome back, Brian." Universal has also confirmed that a teaser trailer will be released later this year, likely during the Super Bowl broadcast in February 2026. Diesel hinted the trailer would include a subtle but powerful nod to Brian that will leave fans absolutely wrecked. As production begins, Diesel says the cast and crew are approaching the final chapter with a deep sense of responsibility and love. "This isn't just a movie. It's 25 years of memories, friendships, and lives changed. We're finishing this for Paul, for the fans, and for everyone who believed that family isn't just blood. It's who shows up at your door at 160 miles an hour." Filming is expected to begin this fall, with locations confirmed in Los Angeles, Tokyo, Brazil, and Dubai, all symbolic settings from previous Fast installments. As Vin Diesel left the stage, he turned back to the cameras with one last message: "Brian O'Connor lives, and he'll ride with us."